we are going to welcome the esteemed Assemblywoman Michelle Solage. Give it up, y'all. And an applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just thrilled to be here at the 2023 International Women's Day Conference. And it's nice to be back in person, right?
Yes.
But once again, my name is Assemblywoman Solage, and I represent a portion of Nassau County, Long Island. I'm Deputy Majority Leader of the State Assembly. I'm also Chair of the Black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Asian Caucus. And I thank so many people here because there was a time where people would look at me and they didn't believe in the vision and dream in my head. And the only person that really, there were people out there who didn't believe in me, but those people believed in me. And I'm grateful for that. And so we need to know that all the time, us as women, people look at us and think we are the weak gender, right? But I tell people, no, we are the stronger one, right? When God made Adam and Eve, you saw he made a mistake with Adam, and he said, I need to do it again and create Eve, right? Yeah, right. When they said that men are the head of the family, we know that women are the neck. And if you ever had neck pain, dude, your whole life is over, right? Because, we are there, we turn, we make everything run. And then, the phrase, behind every strong man is an even stronger woman, right? And so we know as a gender, it's so important. I'm sorry, man, I'm going to apologize to all the men. I love you. Give them a round of applause, right? We love you. You lift heavy things for us, I know. But we are here to think. We are the thinkers. We are the promoters. We are the ones that build. And so today we're here to say to our fellow women, it's a time to shine. It's our time to show the world what we're made of. We're intelligent, we're strong, we are capable. And the best part is that we can do it in our favorite pair of shoes, right? We can do everything. And so it's our time as a society to take what's ours. We need to make sure that we're galvanizing our resources and being united and networking. Because we know that there are many challenges of being the CEO. And let's face it, being CEO is really just saying how to make money without sacrificing your sanity. And because we gotta balance it all, right? But I really want to talk to you about why we need to step forward as women. Why we need to start building our power and making sure that we empower each other, whether it's business, whether it's professionally, whether it's through government. Because we know that we've been at a disadvantage. The gender gap is real. When we talk about us going for jobs, we know that we are paid less, we are given more work, and we're not appreciated. But how do we stop and we build those bridges? How do we make sure that we're getting ours? And so, sisters, I'm telling you, now is the time that we need to do. So when I first ran for the assembly, I remember walking in, so I won, I walked into the assembly, and I had someone very high in the assembly sit me down. And they said, okay, you're a rising star. You're going to do great things in this world. But they said there are two things you don't do as a woman. First, don't get a dog. She said to me, don't get a dog. I said, what, a dog? Okay, whatever. And then second, she said, don't have kids. This is before I had kids. Yeah, she said it's going to ruin your career because people are going to see that you're not serious. And I recognize in the culture that as women, we cannot be mothers and also professionals. And it made me realize that there's something wrong. And so soon after I had that conversation, I went out and I got a dog. I got a Chihuahua Beagle. I'm blessed to have him. Pees everywhere, but I got him for a reason. But soon after I was married and I was able to have kids, and I have 3 wonderful kids. And I'm telling you, that did not ruin my career. It only enhanced it. But it made me realize that we have a problem. We have a lack of childcare in our communities. When it comes to breastfeeding, we don't have lactation accommodations. It made me realize that when we need to have suggested scheduling, when we need to accommodate scheduling for women's needs, that's not done in the workplace. And so you know what I did? I changed the rules in Albany and I changed the game. And that's what we need to do. We need to change the game. And so there's a lot we need to do. So we need to make sure that we're networking, making sure that we trust our instincts, because when something smells fishy, it's probably not the dessert, and we need to change it. So what do? We create a dessert company, right? Second, we need to not be afraid to delegate, because you don't have to do everything yourself. You don't like cleaning up after your husband's mess? Make sure he cleans up, right? No, but the same thing in the workplace. We need to make sure that we're able to delegate, because we don't have to do it all. but we build a team around us that can delegate and support us, right? Third is network like crazy, like we're doing here today. I want you to turn around to your friends and neighbors. Turn around and say, hi, ma'am. Go ahead. Get their business cards, talk to them, making sure that you get connections in the room and staying connected with those people. Another thing that we need to do as women is making sure that we're confident in our abilities. And remembering that Beyonce wasn't just built in a day, but she runs the world now because she was confident, right? I trust her. She wears those no pants with those things. Oh, God, she's better than me, right? But again, we need to make sure that we're confident in ourselves, right, ladies? The world is always telling us what we need to do and how we need to do, but we need to make sure that we believe in our assets. Everyone is beautiful. Another thing someone said to me when I ran for office was like, oh, you need to straighten your hair, because curly hair is not professional, right? Especially black women, please speak to me, right? Where our hair is not considered professional, but we need to break that dynamic. Be who you are. Your hair is beautiful. Yeah, I have curly hair. I'm starting from the beginning, but I told them, no, I'm going to be who I am because we have to be confident. And finally, my sisters, don't forget to have fun. Running a business is hard work. Running a household is hard work, but it also should be enjoyable. And we need to make sure that you're taking time for yourself and doing that self-care, making sure that you relax, taking that spa day, going to that haven place, wherever that place is. I want to go now, right? But, make sure that we have that work-life balance. Let's break the dynamic. Let's break the world and make sure it accommodates women, because we need to go out there and be the bosses. So I just appreciate you being here, and I thank you so much. But remember, we have to make sure that we're empowering ourselves financially and professionally. It's done in other communities. They invest money in their communities wholly and over again. So there's a phrase that said that on average, women have 37 pairs of shoes. We know that's a lot, but let's say 37, okay? And on average, each one of those pairs of shoes is $100, all right? Imagine if we didn't buy that one pair of shoe and just invested that $100 in a friend's business. Or take that $100 and went to a locally owned woman's shop and invested that money. Please, take that $100 and invest it in a friend. Invest it in a business. Because right now, it's our time. We gotta take our time back and reclaim our time as our brand. So I thank you so much. And it's just a great opportunity to be with you here. And it's our time to shine, right? Can you say it? Our time to shine.
Round of applause again, please.